in patterns, you look so proud. Standing there with a frown and a cigarette, posting pictures of yourself on the internet. I'm on the terrace, we breathe in the air of a small town, on our own, cutting glass with the thrill of it. Getting drunk on the past we were living in. Here we go down, and we go down together. They'll say we could do anything, they'll say that I was clever. Here we go down, and we go down together. They'll get away with everything, let's show them we are better.
Show them we are, show them we are, show them we are, show them we are.
Let's show them we are better.
Show them we are, show them we are, show them we are, show them we are.
Let's show them we are better. Let's get it better.
I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room. And now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Talk for hours and hours about sweet in the sour and how your family's doing okay. And leaving, getting in a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And again like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of it. Push and pull like a magnet. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on,
tonight.
Are all connected. You make a post on Facebook read by a guy in China who forwards it to a friend in Mexico who sends to her cousin in Chicago who's friends with your fourth grade crush. And then it hits you. You're famous. Like one word star famous. Like Kesha, Tebow, Beyonce famous. You, my friend, have an audience. You flick, tweet, and post every day. And you're not alone. 1 billion people are now using Facebook. They know what shoes you like, what bands you listen to, even what your nickname is for your boss. They are your people. They are your audience. And the only difference between you and that celebrity, they monetize their audience. There's a new wealth we see all around us. Guys you see hanging out at Starbucks at 11 a.m. wearing flip-flops, $100 t-shirts, driving high-end sports cars, their life is one big adventure. And the women, they're the total female package. Underneath the workout gear, they own who they are. For them, beauty isn't just on the outside, it begins on the inside. And stress, it isn't even part of their vocabulary, much less their day-to-day routine. They're healthy, confident, and pay their own way. Those are the people who already figured it out. They don't seem to work. They play. Life isn't a struggle for them. It's a game. They interact with other people all over the world in multiple languages, time zones, and continents. They don't work in a cubicle. They work from their phone, laptop, iPad. That's Success 3.0. That's the new work week. That's what we're talking about. Well, what if we let you in on the secret? That could be you. All you have to do is get in this game. And the best part? It doesn't matter where you live, how old you are, even where you went to school. Why? Because today our devices, laptops, smartphones, tablets, have become an extension of who we are. Today, anyone can be jacked into the world of instant connectivity. You have an audience. You play. You tweeted about the movie you loved. You posted your opinion on 50 Shades of Grey. You yelped about your favorite new trendy restaurant. You uploaded 15 amazing food pictures on Instagram. Your audience reacted, but you didn't get paid. Well, what if we told you you could share the same way you do now with your audience, and if they liked it, you could get paid. And if they shared it, paid again. And if they shared it, paid again, and again, and again, and again. 24/7, worldwide. No experience needed. Millions of people around the world like you are ready. We have the playbook. Want to play? We are Be Hip, helping impact people. Isn't it time you get in the game?
Good day, everyone. So, of course, I'm super duper excited to each and every one of you. But before anything else, I would like to introduce myself. So, my name is Mary. I'm 33 years old and I'm a single mom. And originally, I'm from Lipa, Batangas. So, normally, guys, I'm the one who's doing the introduction seminar dito sa office namin sa Makati. Pero sa ngayon, guys, we have an amazing privilege to hear it from her, the reason that I am here today. Siguro yung iba sa inyo nagtataka how I met this opportunity. So, 2 years ago, parang nagsuscroll muna ako sa Facebook and sa mga social media and I left my details in Facebook. And then guys, after 3 weeks, someone called me and invited me to an introduction seminar. And the rest is history. So I'm super duper privileged na ako yung mag-i-introduction seminar sa kanya or ako yung mag-i-introduce sa kanya because guys, she already have a lot of countries na hinahandle niya. And of course, huwag natin itong patagalin pa. Please help me welcome AGAM Esther.
Hello, everyone. How are you? If you can see me and hear me, please raise your hand in the raise hand button. Okay, I can see that you are here alive together with me. So first of all, I want to say that I'm super excited to be here today with you guys. And my name is AGAM. Nice to meet you all. But before I will introduce myself and will tell you a little bit about my story and more details, I want to start from the end. Because, you know, I was sitting in that specific seminar 6 years ago. And if to be honest, I didn't understand most of the things. But today I have my own business that work online in several countries around the world. And I earn money even if I'm traveling, even if I'm sleeping. No matter what I do, the business keep on working, especially during the pandemic, the corona and everything. So I want to ask you, who here would like to have something like this one day? If yes, raise your hand. Everyone, right? But do you agree with me that no matter what I do, it will be impossible to explain you and teach you what happened in my life in the past, 6 years, just within 1 hour, right? This is why this is just an introduction seminar. And the goal of the seminar is to see who are the people that are really serious about this opportunity, not just curious, not just interested, but really serious. So later on, we will tell you what will be the next step to continue together with us. So let's get started. So I want to share a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is AGAM. I'm 28 years old, born and raised in Israel. The past 2.5 years, I'm living in the Philippines. Before that, I live in Barcelona, Spain, if you guys are familiar with. I don't have any diploma, never studied anything, but I'm here. So you probably ask what brought me into this opportunity and how I was able to do it. And for that, I need to share with you a little bit more about myself. So I grew up in a house that was okay financially. My dad was a fashion photographer. My mom, she didn't work. I have today 2 brothers from my both parents and 2 more brothers from my dad and his second wife. So we have a broken-ized family. And I started to work since I was 12.5 years old. And I started to work not because I wanted to, but I started to work because I had to. Our financial situation was not that good. And I had to go out, start working and support myself financially because my both parents, they were not able to do it as much as they wanted to. And I remember myself working in almost every single job that someone offered to me, from washing dishes and being a waitress and being a babysitter and doing some surveys online and all kind of things. And from one side, it was not fun. But on the other hand, I don't regret it because it taught me how to be independent from a very, very young age. But you know what? I remember that during these years, I promised to myself that when I will grow up, when I'm going to be a grown-up woman, I want to find a better way. I want to find a way where I can provide to myself and to my family whatever they want, whatever they need, without having this feeling that money is always an issue. You know what I'm talking about? Now, of course, that in the age of 13, 14, 15, 16, I didn't know how, but I just promised to myself that I will find a way. Then years passed by, and when I finished my army service in Israel, and yes, in Israel, we do army, we must do the army. I was a tank instructor for 2 years and a couple of months. And when I finished my army service in Israel, I was invited to that kind of seminar that you guys are listening to right now. And I don't know who's the person that invited you, but the person that invited me was my dad. And actually, the reason why I went to the seminar is not because I wanted to. I went to the seminar because he wanted to. So I went there. It was totally different than what you guys are seeing right now. It was not online. It was physically in a small a classroom in a high school in the center of Israel in Tel Aviv. And if to be honest, from the very, very first moment that I enter into the room of the presentation of the seminar, the only thing that I really wanted to do is to go out. I was not into it. I didn't think that this kind of opportunity is for me. I was extremely skeptic. I was extremely negative, and I really, really wanted to go out. But even though I really wanted to go out and to leave the seminar, I couldn't do it. Do you know why I couldn't do it? I couldn't do it because my dad was sitting there staring at me, and I had no choice to sit there and listen. And it's quite rare, right? Because from being super extremely skeptic, then I saw something in the seminar that changed my mind 180 degrees. And that's the reason why I'm here today. Because the person that was doing the presentation, he started talking about the dream. And then he said that most people in the world, they have a common dream. What do you think everyone are thinking of? What everyone want to? Most of the people, they want to have freedom, right? Now, when we talk about freedom, it's a really, really big word. Look at the statistics, 68% of the people, they wish to have freedom in their life. But freedom, it's not just financial freedom. Freedom, it's a one big word that starts from the small, simple things that we do every single day. For example, waking up in the morning. What time do you wake up in the morning? Who here use an alarm? If you use an alarm, raise your hand. I want to see. Okay, what time do you wake up? So when I talk about freedom, I'm talking about waking up in the morning, not because you have to, but because you want to, without an alarm or the time that you choose. Freedom is also to be able to live a life without a boss. Think about it, that most people in the world, they have a boss that they don't like and the boss doesn't like them. And then you need to listen to that person every single day for the rest of your life, right? So when I talk about freedom, is the freedom to live without a boss, choosing your boss, or maybe even becoming your own boss, right? Freedom is to be able to buy whatever you want, whatever you desire, without looking at the price tag, right? Because when most people go to buy something or go to shop, the first thing that they look is what is the price. So the freedom to buy whatever you desire to buy. The freedom to drive the car of your dreams. Who here like cars? Sports cars. If you don't raise your hand, maybe because you haven't tried it before, right? But driving your own car, not just a little tiny car, but a sports car where you have a good smell, good aircon, nice music, not a jeepney smell, can change your life. Who here like vacations? Oh, now you're all awake, diba? So people like their vacation so much that they work so hard in their regular job to save up money just to take a small vacation, right? So you work hard, take a vacation. The first day of the vacation, you're the happiest person on earth. The last day of the vacation, you want to die. Why you want to die? Because you go back into the normal life that you just took a vacation from. But do you know what is the worst thing about vacation? The worst thing about it is that you have a budget. You have a limited budget that you travel with, and you cannot spend more than that budget. So when I talk about freedom, the freedom to live life where you don't really need to take a vacation from. And if you want to take a vacation, then you can take it and extend it and come back and, you do whatever you want. Freedom is also to be able to support your family with whatever you want, with whatever they need, whatever you need, without worrying or thinking about money, right? But what do you think is the biggest problem about freedom? The biggest problem about freedom is reality. Most of the people, they wake up every single day, every single morning into a reality that shows them that freedom is just a dream, it's just a wish, that they don't really have enough money in order to live the life that they want, right? Diba? But I think that the problem starts even earlier. Because when I was a kid, my both parents, they told me, Agam, you need to go to school. And in school, you need to get good grades. And then you need to find a good job. And then life will be absolutely amazing. And I listened to them. But I grew up and I understood that it doesn't work that way, right? That having a diploma doesn't provide you a job immediately. And having a job doesn't provide you the financial freedom or even to be stable financially. But because of that thing that I just told you, that's exactly the reason why 90% of the people, they're employees or self-employees. What do I mean? They turn time for money. You give your time, you get money. Where is the problem? That it's either or. Either you have the time, but then you don't have money, wala money, or you have money, I don't know how much, but for sure, then you don't have time. So you cannot have both. Think about the routine of most people. Most people wake up in the morning, you get ready, then you go outside of your house to work. What is the first thing that you see, especially in Manila, especially Metro Manila, first thing in the morning? What is the first thing that you meet? You meet traffic. So you go to work, but then you get stuck in traffic. Then you arrive to your work. Work. Then you get a break for lunch. How long is the break? 1 hour. Then you go back to work. Work. Finish working. You want to go back home. What do you see again? What do you meet again? Traffic again. And when you finally arrive home, what is the only thing that you want to do? You want to go to sleep. You want to rest. You don't want to do absolutely nothing. Why? Because you're extremely exhausted. And that's what you do. And then the next day, you wake up, and what happened? All over again. Every single day, from weekend to weekend, from holiday to holiday, from vacation to a vacation. And it never stops, right? Because according to that equation, you must give your time in order to earn money. What happens when you have kids, when you have family? You need to work even harder because you need more pera, you need more money. And that's exactly the reason why you can never stop. Because the day that you stop giving your time, what will happen to your money? It will be gone. Does it make sense? Most of the people, they live like modern slaves inside of that cage. They cannot stop the race. Let's look at the outcome of it, okay? 85% of the people, after they work all their life, after they finish their career, they have no money in their bank account. And I'm thinking like, what the heck, right? You've been working all of your life And in the last couple of years of your life, when you want to retire, you don't even have money to enjoy the rest of your life. But do you know what is even worse? Not the fact that you don't have money. The worst thing is that you gave your entire life, your entire career, waking up every single day, every single morning in order to, achieve the dream of your boss. Right? Who here, I don't know, you were an employee. So if you were an employee, you had a boss. And if your boss had a boss, until you get into the owner of the company. And my question is, who do you think works harder, you or the boss, the owner? You. And who earns more money? You or the owner? The owner. Is it fair? No. So my point of view, if you're already working hard, if you're already giving your time, why to do it in order to achieve someone else's dream if you can work hard and achieve your own dream? The only question is if you have dreams. Do you have dreams? Not during the night, during the day. I don't know. We'll see. But we have on the other side of the equation, 10% of the people that they live different. They broke the equation of time equal money. They don't need to give their time anymore in order to earn money. Sounds good, right? The only question is, how do you do it? How do you earn residual income? How do you earn passive income? How do you go from the 90% to the 10%? Because when I listened to this information, that's exactly what I thought. How do I do it? And then they said, okay, Agam, you have 3 options. Option number 1, you can become an owner of a big business. Option number 2, you can become a big investor. But I thought to myself, like, what, they're kidding at me or what? Because for that, what do I need? I need money, I need pera. And I didn't have it, I was young, I had nothing, okay? And then they said, okay, so option number 3, don't worry, you can become part of a mega trend. And same like you, I wonder, Anoyan, what is a mega trend? And then they said that mega trends create millionaires. If you catch a mega trend in the right timing, it can revolutionize your financial life forever. Let me give you some examples for you to understand. I'm sure that each and one of you here is familiar with Microsoft. Familiar with Microsoft? Yes? Okay. And who here is using Facebook? Raise your hand. Everyone, right? Today, everyone use social media, Facebook. Now I want to ask you, let's go backwards. When Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, had the idea to create Facebook, it was just an idea. It was not exist yet in reality. The first thing that he had to do is to look for some business partners and investors that will become part of Facebook. Some people look at him and they said, you're crazy. You lost your mind. This thing will never work. No one will share his personal information online. And they didn't take part of the opportunity. But some people look at Mark and they said, you're a genius. Let's do it. Let's do it together. I want to ask you, what do you think happened to the people that took part of Facebook in the beginning? How do you think their life look like today? Do you think that they have financial freedom, that they have freedom? Absolutely, yes. Beyond your wildest imagination. But another question, what do you think happened to the people that had the chance to become part of Facebook, but they missed it? What kind of life they have today? Maybe same, maybe good, maybe they found another opportunity, but I can assure you one thing. Every single day that they open their Facebook account, they want to die. Imagine that you had the chance to become part of Facebook, a business partner of Mark Zuckerberg. How would you feel today if you would miss it? Regret, right? Another example, Bitcoin. I'm sure that you've heard about Bitcoin, and you know what? I had the chance to become part of Bitcoin a couple of years ago. Today, I don't have Bitcoins, I don't do it, but I had a chance. I heard about it. People told me, "Agam, this is a good investment. It's online, it's virtual money, it's the next big thing." And when I heard about it a couple of years ago, I thought that this is a joke. I said to myself, if it's virtual money, where is the money? It's never going to work. But the only thing that didn't work was my brain. Because I want to tell you something. The people that invested $100 7 years ago, how much it's in peso? Less than 5K, something like this. $100 today, can you please guess how much money do they have? Are you ready? I'm going to tell you, you will not believe it. $100 became 73 million US dollars. Guys, people that bought Bitcoin, that invest in Bitcoin, pandemic, Corona did not affect their life. 2020 did not affect their life on a bad way, but on a good way, definitely. So it is an opportunity, right? But I want you to understand where is the problem about these opportunities, mega trends that I just showed you. The problem is that you cannot really take part of it, right? You cannot become business owner of Mark Zuckerberg or become the owner of Microsoft, and you can go and do Bitcoin, but right now it's so expensive that most people cannot afford it, okay? So these opportunities are irrelevant, but we need to look at the people that took these opportunities and see what do they do. Because guys, successful people, they're always at the right place at the right time with the right people, the right opportunities, but the most important thing, they take the right decision. Because let's be honest for a second. When most people, they see an opportunity, what do? They grab it, or they're hesitating, they're a bit skeptic, and they skip it. Most people don't grab opportunity. So when most people say no, successful people take the risk and they say yes. And this is why they have what everyone wish to have, and most people, what do they have? Absolutely nothing. So you need to understand that opportunities comes and goes. Actually, I believe that every single day is a new opportunity. But the only question is, what are you going to do about it? Because if you skip and if you miss too many opportunities in your life, I'm not sure that the next one will come. So the question, guys, why you're here? What are you doing here? And you know what? We have never met before, right? You didn't meet me. I didn't meet you. Never before. But even though we don't know each other, I know two things about you. The first thing that I know about you is that you're looking for a change. The second thing that I know about you is that you're looking for a change. I assume it's a financial change, but you don't know how to do it alone, right? How do I know that? Because first of all, if you wouldn't look for a change, what are you doing here? You would be on an isolated island right now in the Philippines, or watching Netflix, or do something else, right? But you need to understand that the reason why you're here is because you're looking for a change. So how do I know it? Because you are here. How do I know that you don't know how to do it alone? Because if you would know how to do it alone, then you would have done it already, right? Okay. So if you're looking for a change, I want you to ask yourself, what is the change that you're looking for and how you can do it? Because if you stay the exactly same person, you don't change anything. What kind of life, what kind of results you're going to have 5 years from now, 10 years from now, even 1 year from now? Exactly the same. So what is the conclusion? Need to change. So there are a lot of things that you guys need to change, same, like I needed to change. But let's start with the first thing and the most important thing. The first thing that you guys need to change is that you need to know, what do you want? What do you want in your life? How do you imagine your future? What do you want to achieve? Who do you want to become, right? Maybe some of you are listening to me right now and you don't really care about financial freedom. You're not really attached to the things that I'm saying. The only thing that you need is a job. You need to a stable job. If that's what you're looking for, this is not for you. Some people, they say, no, I don't want a job. I don't want to have a boss, but I need some extra income. Then I say, no problem. You can learn how to work with our internet system, learn how to sell some products online, earn some couple of hundreds of US dollars additional in your free time. And I'm sure that it can help you to pay the bills, to be a bit more stable and things like that. But maybe some of you are sitting here today and you feel extremely connected to what I'm saying. And when I talk about freedom, when I talk about living life without a boss, you feel something from the inside because you have big dreams, you have big goals. You want to make and create more out of this life on this planet. You want more, you want to succeed. Maybe you feel like me. Because when I was sitting in my seminar, I felt that I need to change my life. I felt that, yeah, I deserve to be successful. I deserve to become a rich, independent, successful woman. I want to do it. And I want to give inspiration to other people, but it's not only that I want it, I'm willing to do something in order to achieve it. Why do I say it? Because if we go right now to the street, okay, randomly, and we ask people who here want to change his life, who here want to be successful, everyone gonna say ako. And if I'm gonna say who here want to earn more pera, everyone gonna say ako. But how many people gonna actually do it? Not much. Why? Because it's not enough to say that you want something. The question is, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to change in order to do it? So I think that right now, it's a huge opportunity to decide, what do you want? What do you want that will happen in your life? 2020 was a year that was tough for most people in the world, right? But you can change it. And you can make sure that this year will become better than previous year. And the next couple of years will become even better. It depends only on you. You need to decide, what do you want? So let's go back to the mega trends, because right now there's still 3 mega trends that you can catch. And I'm going to talk about these 3 mega trends. I will explain to you very, very little, one at a time. Each and one of them can help you to create a financial revolution. But if you combine the 3 of them, it's even better. Let's start with the internet industry. The internet industry, or in the professional name of it, e-commerce. I believe that the internet has changed the world completely, right? Today, everything works online. You can buy online, you can sell online, you can have a business online, you can even meet the love of your life online, right? Everything works online. Today, everyone uses social media. Who here is using, additional to Facebook, you use Instagram? Raise your hand. Everyone, right? Now, the question is, what do you do on social media? The question is, how much time do you spend on social media and how much money you earn? Let me give you an example. If you go, right now, you go to a restaurant. You go to a restaurant and you order a dessert that in the picture, it looks heaven, okay? And Filipinos like sweet, right? So you order a chocolate cake with a vanilla ice cream on top, and it's a hot chocolate cake. So you order it and you want to eat it when you get the dessert, right? But before you eat it, what do? You take your smartphone and you take a picture. You do a story. You upload it into your social media accounts, right? And let's say that you recommend about this restaurant and about this dessert, and you write, oh my God, this is the best dessert I've ever ate in my life. And you even tag the people next to you, and you tag the restaurant, and you upload it. Who's gonna see your post? Your friends, but if it's public, everyone can see it. And if your post get a lot of likes, comments, shares, then maybe people that don't even know, they can see your post. And because of that post, they will go and eat in that specific restaurant and order that specific dessert that you recommended on. How can we call to that action that you did to that specific restaurant? What did you do? You promoted it, right? You did advertisement. And how much money did you earn? Voila! Not even a free dessert the next time that you appear in the restaurant, right? We are a walking advertisement, and most people, they don't earn money out of it. So instead of wasting your time all day long using social media, learn how to use it in a smart way and earn some money. Would you like to? I'm sure that you do, right? The next thing will be the wellness industry. Actually, one of the best industries that exists in the world, and the wellness industry is just getting better every single day, every single day. The corona virus affected a lot because, you know, more people are more aware for their health. Wellness is everything that is related to feeling better and looking better and taking care of your health, your body, your skin. If we compare today to 10 years ago, today there are more spas, gyms, cosmetic, nutrition, facial treatment, whatever, vegan, vegetarian, right? 10 years ago, people were not aware. But today, people are more aware because they want to feel better and they want to look better. If we look just, you know, on one category, nutrition and weight loss, $648 billion a year. Guys, this is a huge industry, a huge mega trend that is just getting better every single year that passed by. The third mega trend will be the network marketing. And actually, this is my favorite one. I like to talk about it. Why do I like to talk about it? Because I like to see how people react. Unfortunately, I cannot see how you guys react, but I can imagine. I've been doing this business for enough time, talking to people for enough years, and I know that this title, this industry brings a lot of comments. Some people, they think that it's amazing. Some people, they don't like it and they have all kind of stigmas on it, right? But network marketing industry, it's not a new industry, 140 years old industry, and it's just getting better every single year that passed by. And you know what is the problem about opinions? The problem about opinions is that it's free. Let me give you an example. If right now you go to a Louis Vuitton shop and you want to buy a bag, you choose your favorite bag, then you go to the cashier and you want to pay. And you say, I want to pay with my opinion. Can you pay with your opinion? With what you can pay? With a card or cash. Why do I say? Because your opinion is irrelevant. In the world of success, you need to look at results. You need to look at statistics. You need to look at numbers. Everyone has his own opinion, but the numbers don't lie. So let's look at the numbers. If we compare it to industries that you guys are familiar with, if we take, for example, the music industry provides $16 billion a year. The movie industry provide 80 billion US dollar a year, and the network marketing industry provide 184 billion US dollar a year. The numbers don't lie. This industry is growing and developing, especially the past couple of years, where the industry adapt herself into the modern life, combining with social media and everything. Because today, you know, it's not only the normal network marketing where each person can build his home-based business and earn some extra income or become successful or become rich beyond imagination. It's not only that. Today, you can do it online. So if you can build a business and you can work online, from where you can work, anywhere in the world that you have internet, right? That you have internet, it's important. And if you can build it globally, locally and globally, then you can have a business that works in the Philippines, but you can as well have a business that works in the US. And if you have a business that works in the US, when you go to sleep in the Philippines, in the US, people wake up. So you can have a business that works 24/7. Now, if you have a business that works 24/7, do you earn passive income? Yes or no? Yes, of course. But do you think that it's going to be easy? Mark my word, there is no easy money. If you want to earn a lot of money, you need to work hard for it. So the possibility is equal. Anyone can do it. You don't need special requirements, but it doesn't mean that everyone will. It requires hard work. But if you do it, because the opportunity, the network marketing provides equal opportunity for the average person to earn much more than the average income. So you can do it, but it doesn't mean that everyone will do it. So what I want to do right now, I want to talk about BHIP. BHIP, it's an American company, a 14-year-old company based in Melissa, Texas. And BHIP combined the three mega trends that I just talked about. It's a network marketing company that works with the wellness industry and have a unique, special internet system. So BHIP is already successful in more than 19 countries, but not yet extremely successful in the Philippines. And this is why we are here. This is why you guys are here. And this is why I'm excited to talk with you about it. And I want to share with you how everything started. So I want to show you my best friend. This is Hila. And she was my commander in the army. She was my officer. This is how we met. Today, she's my best friend. She's my business partner. But as well, she's one of the top leaders that exist in BHIP company. And how everything started. Actually, when me and Hila started to work together with BHIP, we became successful. We became leaders. We build teams around the world. We developed the company. We developed teams. We developed people. And let's say we achieved our own success. And Hila, she traveled in the Philippines. And when she traveled in the Philippines after her army service, she fell in love with the country. She fell in love with the people, with the culture. And she promised to herself that one day she will go back. And when she started to work with BHIP, she understood that there is a huge opportunity to do BHIP, not just in Israel, not just in other countries, but as well in the Philippines. So we went to talk with BHIP. And I told her, you know what, Hila, let's do it. We're both crazy. Let's do it. But we went to talk to BHIP because there is nothing, right? So BHIP said, they're not stupid. They understand that there is a huge potential in the Philippines. They understand that it's a huge market, but they say, you know what, Hila, AGAM, before we do anything, we're going to send you there to the Philippines. You're going to check. You're going to see. You're going to see if you can find some people that they're, you know, good enough to start and build the foundations of BHIP Philippines to see if the market is worth to invest in. Go there, check, and let's see. So me and Hila, we went to the Philippines, one-way ticket with a maleta, with a suitcase, and that's it. And we started from scratch. Do you think it was easy? Definitely not. But when you create it, eventually it will be worth it. So why do I talk about it? I talk about it because I want you to understand that right now you're meeting us in the best, you know, in the best timing ever. I'm coming from a very, very small country. Do you know how many people live in Israel? 8 to 9 million people live in Israel. How many people live in the Philippines? 100 million people live in the Philippines. I want you to ask yourself, when was the last time that you had the chance to become part of something big when it was just in the beginning? When was the last time that you had the chance to become a pioneer? Now, pioneering is not for everyone. But right now, we are building the pioneer team of BHIP Philippines. We're building the fundamentals, and you guys have the chance to be first. Now, you're not the first group of people, but compared to the market and compared to the 100 million people that live in the Philippines, you're from the very, very, very first group of people. So I know that the fact that you guys are sitting here today, listening to me, make you a very, very, very lucky person. What are you going to do about it? I don't know. And if to be honest, I don't really care. But you're sitting here right now and you have the chance to be the first. So guys, what I want to do right now, I want to teach you a little bit and to show you something that is important to know, that is important to see. When you guys choose an opportunity, there are 6 different categories that you want to look at that will help you to choose a company that is okay to a company that have the potential to become a top company, a mega trend, and explosion. 6 different categories. Let's start with the first one. So the first category will be the management, the corporate. You want to see who is standing behind the company. You want to see where is your back, where is the support is coming from. Basically, you want to see that the company has a lot of money. Why you want to see it? Because if the company has no money, where do you think your income will come from? Where your commissions will come from? From nowhere. So you want to see that you're going to take part of a company that have a strong financial backup support. Okay, this is something that is extremely important. You want to see that the company is being run by successful people, that the company can, grow and develop and not bankrupt in the first year, because this is what happened to most companies. Second thing that you want to see who are the leaders, okay? Why? Because who do you think is going to teach you? Not Terry LaCour, that he's the owner and the founder of BHEAP. He started it. No. Yeah, he's a multi-billionaire. He will not be the one that will teach you and train you how to do it. Who will teach you? The leaders. Who do you think are the leaders? For example, Ako. And when you look at the leaders, what do you want to see? Basically, you want to see that the leaders, they know what they're doing. What does it mean? Because if right now I don't have results in the business, do you think I can teach you how to succeed? Oh, hindi. Hindi, I cannot. But if I have results in the business and I teach you, and if you learn and you do exactly what I teach you, what kind of results you're going to have? Same as mine, which is good. That's the first thing. The second thing you want to see is that the leaders, there are some good people. I don't know if you saw, but BHEAP, it's believe in helping impact people with their financial situation and with their health situation. Because I don't know, some people in our beautiful world, they care just about money and themselves. And if you want to work with selfish people, go ahead. But I think that when you work with people, you need to work and you need to keep values. You need to see the people before you see the money. This is something that is important for me. And I expect the people that will become part of the team, it will be important for them as well. The third thing will be the products. What kind of products do you have? The product must be good, but it's not enough that it will be good. It has to be extremely good and consumable. Why? Because what happened to us at the moment that we use a product that we love? When the product finished, what do? We go and buy again, right? So consumable products that help the customer to feel better and maybe even to look better, okay? Consumable products, and this is how you have the secret for one of the most important principles for having passive income, returning customers. Number 4 will be the system. System is extremely important. It's not enough just that the system will be good. It has to be extremely good and simple. Why? Because if it's super good, but very complicated, not everyone can learn it and do it. But if it's extremely good and simple, then even a 9-year-old kid can apply it. It's duplicatable. The next thing will be the compensation plan. How much money you can earn. You want to see first thing that you can earn a lot of money. And if you can earn in dollars, even better. Who here want to earn in US dollars? Ah, of course, better than peso, right? That's the first thing. The second thing, you want to see that the compensation plan is fair game. What does it mean? If you work hard, you earn good. And if you don't work, you don't earn. Equal. Fair game, fair chance for each and one of you. Then the last thing, and maybe one of the most important thing, is the timing. When do you meet the opportunity? Do you meet the opportunity when everyone knows about it already, where it's extremely familiar, or you meet the opportunity from the very, very first group of people, the pioneer team, you're there building the fundamentals. You know, successful people say that they have been in the right place in the right time. So what is the timing that you're seeing BHEAP right now? You can also go and check, guys, the Instagram page of BHEAP1, so you can see a little bit beyond the things that I was talking today, what you guys can do and what is the future that is waiting for BHEAP Philippines as well. Now, the question is, what required from you to become part of BHEAP Philippines, to become part of the team? Because as you know, it's not for everyone, especially not during the pioneering team. First of all, I want you to understand that normally when you look for a job, when you see an opportunity, there's so many requirements. They want to know where you're from, what is your diploma, what is your financial situation, how do you look? There's so many things, right? There is the resume. That is a piece of paper with a lot of information. We didn't ask you to bring your resume. Back it, because I don't care about your resume, if to be honest. I don't even have a resume, but I earn more money than people that they have a really good resume. Why? Because the resume here, and I'm sorry if you work hard for it, for me, just a piece of paper. It's extremely irrelevant without opportunity. Because in BHIP, we have so many different people that came from so many different backgrounds that they do it. They do the business, they do the opportunity, and BHIP helped them to earn more money or even to change their life completely. But there is only one requirement that it's a must for each and one of you. And if you don't have just that one little thing, even if you beg on 4, I cannot let you to become part of the team. This is the only thing that I care about, the only thing that I look at. Would you like to know what is required from you guys? Yes, yes, yes. Should I tell you or maybe not? Okay. So the only thing that you guys need to have, must have, is that you need to be at a point that you must change your life. Not that you want, that you need the change. And it's not enough to say it, I need to see it. And right now I don't see you, but I promise to you, I will see it later on. I need to see that you guys want to change your life. I need to see it. I need to feel it. Some of you, I'm sure, I don't see you right now, but you sit at your house, laying down on the sofa or on the bed like this. You look like a zombie. Have you ever seen a zombie, a walking dead? They don't have emotions. They don't have any expression in their face, in their eyes. They look like this. I don't want to work with zombies. I want to work with people that they have passion. I want to work with people that they have big dreams, big goals. I want to work with people that when you sit here in the seminar, you feel something in the inside. I want to work with people that when I look in their eyes, I see the spark. I see the stars in their eyes. I want to work with people that want to do a change, they're willing to do a change, and they need it badly. Because if you have this, the rest is irrelevant. We can work on anything. But if you don't really want to change your life, I cannot help you. So don't be a zombie there back at home, okay? I need you to understand that time is more valuable than money. You know it? The question is, what will happen in the next 5 years of your life? 5 years from now, you will still be the exactly same situation, looking for a change, don't really know how to do it alone, feeling sorry for yourself, but not really grabbing any opportunity. Or 5 years from now, you will already be living your dream, or at least on the way to live the life that you always wanted. Remember, time is more valuable than money. You can have more money, but you cannot have more time. What are you going to do in the next 5 years of your life? And when people see me doing this, doing the seminar, they think that I was born like this, that I was born with the skill of speaking in public, and I was born with the skills of becoming a successful person. And the truth is that I was not, right? Because you were not there when I attended my seminar. You haven't seen me, you didn't know me, and that's why the only thing that's left for you is to believe what I say. Because when I attended my seminar, I was not the person that you guys see right now. Not with the way I look. I was fat, I was bigger, I had curly hair. I will show it to you, I promise. But additional to that, from the inside, I was not the same AGAM. I was a shy person. I couldn't speak in public. I would turn red as a tomato. I felt bad. I had a very, very low self-esteem. I wanted to succeed, but I didn't really believe that I can do it. I was weak. So how did I do it? Would you like to know? My secret. One secret that helped me to get to where I was to where I am right now. Would you like to know? Yes. One secret. I had a mentor. Actually, I had two. And this is why I say it, because I don't expect that you guys will do it alone. If I had to do this alone, there is no chance that I would get so far. I would stop in the middle because it's hard. It's not easy. I had a mentor that was willing to help me and teach me. One was my father, and the other one I'm going to show you in a bit. You guys will not do it alone. This is why I am here. This is why Hila is here. This is why some other Filipino leaders are here to help you, to support you in your journey to live the life that you always wanted. You're not alone, but it's not enough to have the best mentor in the world. You need to be willing to give your best as well. So the next person that I want to talk about is Michael Sarfeld. Michael Sarfeld, he's today one of my best friends. He's #1 distributor that exists in Beehive. Today, he earned more than 400,000 US dollars a month. And he's the mentor that I talked about. Now, 6 years ago, I had the chance to work with him. Back then, he was earning 200,000 US dollars a month. He visited in Israel, and I looked at him, and I felt that he's living the life that I always wanted. I felt that if I'm going to follow him, if I'm going to learn from him, maybe I have the chance to live the same life. Now, I want to ask you, if you would have the chance to work with a multimillionaire that is willing to teach you, that is willing to train you, who here would grab the opportunity? Everyone, right? Without even thinking twice. This is what I did. I grabbed the opportunity, and that was the best decision that I've ever took in my life, because Michael became, like I said, one of my best friends, my mentor. And you know, he have changed my life. When someone changed your life, when someone helped you to become better and to make your dreams come true, there are no words that can describe the gratitude, right? There is nothing in the world that I can do to pay him back or give him back. So it's only something that you feel. And I think that it's crazy because, you know, Michael today, he's so successful, but he's still working. Why? Think about it. Why? Why a person that is that successful is still working? Why he's supporting the Filipino market? Some of the people know him, have met him before. Why he's still doing trainings online and helping leaders to develop and to grow? Because this is his passion. This is what he loves. I think that it's extremely rare today to find people that are successful and they're willing to teach and willing to share their wisdom and their knowledge. And Michael is one of a kind. So it was not like this since day one, right? He had his own story as well. Michael moved to Thailand when he was 17 years old. He was born in Denmark, so he's a Danish guy, but have been living in Thailand since he was 17 years old. He's 37 right now, so many years already in Thailand. He moved there without money, without speaking the language, to start the business absolutely from scratch. What do you think? It was easy? What do you think? People listened to him? What do you think? People believed what he said? All the Thai people looked at him, they say, you're a foreigner, you're in Thailand, they say Falang. So they didn't listen to him, they disrespect him, and it was hard. Michael, in the first 3 years and 9 months, didn't earn any money. Guys, imagine if you work hard right now for 3 years and 9 months and you don't earn money. What most people do? They quit. But quitters never win, and winners never quit. And because of that guy, the fact that he didn't quit, he developed that internet system, unique system that we are using right now. He didn't stop. He continued, and that's one of the reasons why we're able to share this opportunity right now around the world and help many people during 2020, during 2021, and for the next couple of years, for the next decade, to help more people to create a change in their life, because he didn't give up, because he didn't quit. And, you know, I appreciate this man, extremely appreciate him. It took him some time to find the right people, because obviously you cannot do it alone. It took him some time to find this group of people, the millionaire team of Thailand. And one of the most inspiring group of people I've ever met in my life. First reason, because they took the risk to listen to him, to follow him, and to do it together with him. Second reason, because most of them are coming from nothing. They're coming from the slums of Bangkok. They're coming from poor families with no future, and they did it. And I think that it's amazing because when you're able to create your story and to create that change in your life, then you have the possibility to teach other people to do the same and to impact and inspire other people's life. I want to share with you guys a couple of stories for you to understand what is the opportunity. The first person will be one of my best friends. Her name is Dear. When I just started, I looked at her as a role model, as a woman, as a powerful woman. And, you know, she started this business when she was 18 years old. Today, she's 30, 18 years old. She was just a kid. And she never had a job in her life. She went to the seminar. Again, it was physical, not online. Michael was there. And when she looked at him, she felt that, oh my God, I'm so nervous. He's a foreigner, but I think that it's crazy. And I think that this opportunity can change my life because she is coming from a very poor family. And her mom was there together with her. And her mom told her, no, dear, don't do it. Maybe it's a scam and it's risky and don't do it. And we don't have nothing. And no. But Dear had the courage not to listen to her mom. And she told her, Mom, give me a chance. Give me 4 months to prove you that you're wrong. And Dear, she grabbed the opportunity. Today, she earned more than 20,000 US dollars a month. She changed her life and the life of her entire family. Today, she has a baby. She can provide him things that she didn't have as a kid. Do you think that her mom is angry today? I think that her entire family back then thought that she's stupid. Today, they think that she's a genius. She changed the life of the entire family. Another story will be about Omar. Omar, he's from Mexico City. And About him, it's not just about the money, because when he met BHIP, he was in a very, very dark moment in his life. He was in a deep depression, using drugs, alcohol, pills, and not really earning any money, not doing something with his life. So I'm not saying that BHIP transformed his life and was the rehab or something like this. But when he saw the opportunity, he took a decision that he deserved better. He took a decision that he can create a change in his life, and he grabbed it. So he got two gifts. First one, he got his life back. Second gift, financial freedom. Today, he earned more than 20,000 US dollars a month. He can support his family. He told his mom and dad, you don't need to work ever again. I will take care of you. How would you feel if you would do something like this to your mom and dad? Another story will be about Not. She's from Thailand. And when she started this business, she was just a ladyboy. And as you know, in Thailand, ladyboys, they're like on the bottom. They don't really have opportunities. No one really appreciates them. And in BHIP, we don't care. So she started. And it was a bit struggling for her. It was not easy. But today, she's working in Laos, one of the poorest countries in the world, but very successful together with BHIP. Today, she earned more than 30,000 US dollars a month. Think how much her life have changed because of this opportunity, because of her work, her dedication. Today, she showed to other people that they're same like her, that yes, it's possible to create a change in your life if you really want to. The next group of people is the pioneer team in Colombia. Why do I talk about it? Because 3 years ago, when Colombia just started, it's very similar to 4.5 years. Why I said 3 years? 4.5 years, almost 5 years when they started in Colombia. The situation was very similar to what we have right now in the Philippines, the beginning pioneer team. And this group of people were the group of people that took the decision to make it happen and to create the market and to build a team and to do it from scratch. And they went through a lot of difficulties, but let's look at their results. The first one will be Laura and Pipe. They're a couple, they're both doing the business, earning more than 10,000, 20,000 US dollars a month. Today they have a little baby, they can take care of him, and their lifestyle looks totally different. The next person is Jennifer. I remember her process, how she started, how she transformed. Today, she's a powerful woman, giving inspiration to other women to become independent, to become strong. And today, she earned more than 30,000 US dollars a month. You can look at their Instagram, get a little bit of perspective of how they live their life. You can even scroll backward to see how they look when they started and how much everything have changed. Juan Carlos, he's from Mexico, but he worked in Thailand. Today, he earned more than 30,000 US dollars a month. He's 23 years old, just for you to understand. Another example is Pipe Arias. Pipe Arias, he's one of the first pioneers in Colombia. And today he's a good friend of mine. And when he started, really, he had nothing special, but he converted to become a special man with a charisma, with power, with vision. And today he earned more than 50,000 US dollars a month. Check his IG. Another example will be Carla Medellin, one of the most powerful women that I've ever met in my life. She's a good friend of mine, and I remember how she started and the change that she went through the last couple of years. Today, she earned more than 100,000 US dollars a month. She's 30 years old. How many women in the age of 30 that earn this amount of money? So maybe you look at this and you say, good for her, lucky her. No, you need to look at this and to understand that if other people did it, there is also an opportunity for you to do the same. The only question is if you're serious enough to grab it. Another one will be my one and only Papa, my dad. His name is Eshel Intro. Today he earned more than 60, 70,000 US dollars a month. He's #1 distributor in Israel. And you know what? Except from the fact that he's my dad, he was the one that helped me to become who I am today. And to succeed and to go through the challenges and the difficulties, I owe him a lot, additional to the fact that he's my father. And you will have the chance to meet some of them later on in the procedure. Now I want to show you a little bit like how it looked like in other markets. So if we choose right now, the biggest market that exists in BHIP will be Thailand. In Thailand, there are 70 million people living in Thailand, and this is how their meetings look like, with 1,000, 1,000 people, 2,000 people, just in Bangkok. Not even talking about up countries, about the provinces. Why do I talk about it? Thailand today produces more than $2 million revenue a month. It's a huge business in Thailand. Okay, a lot of success stories. But I tell you this, guys, because, in the Philippines, which country have more population? Philippines or Thailand? Philippines, 100 million people. So according to the numbers, which market do you think is going to be better? Not only because of the number, because of the Filipino pride. It's going to be great, and Philippine market will be much bigger than Thailand. Another example will be everything that is going on right now in South America. So we talk about Mexico, we talk about Colombia, we talk about Peru. I just gave you the example, you know, of the pioneer team that started. When they started, they had nothing. But today, so many success stories, so many people that have changed their life. And I think that it's a huge inspiration. Pioneering team there, pioneering team in the Philippines. Another example will be Israel, small country, but very successful with BHIP. Create a revenue that is much bigger than what big countries in the world are creating. And many leaders go outside of Israel and they build other markets around the world. Another market will be Spain and Europe. More than 500 million people living in Europe. A huge potential of you guys as well, not just to build your business in the Philippines, but to build it internationally. Another example will be Jordan and Palestine. It's crazy, the teams that they're building there right now, building and developing the leaders that will go and you know, and conquer the Arab world and show and share the opportunity. And last but not least, Philippines. You know, when we started, I had no pictures to show you guys. It was just me and Hila. No one saw the vision. No one started. But today, I'm so happy and I'm so excited to show you guys that, yes, we do have a team. And yes, people share the vision. And yes, people see the vision that me and Hila presented in the Philippines. And I'm extremely excited that not only Filipinos can see it, but as well, BHIP recognize and see the potential and the effort that we're putting in the Filipino market. So obviously, you know, I shared with you a lot of things today in the seminar, and I shared as much as I can, even though I want to share more, I don't have time, but I told you this is just an introduction seminar. And in the introduction seminar, I cannot teach you everything about the mega trends, about the network marketing industry, about our internet system and how to use Facebook ads and Instagram ads and how to do Google ads and how to use the Google Sheet and what is the right time to use Facebook and how to do the click and the marketing online. I cannot teach you all of this just within one seminar. This is why it was just an introduction seminar. And the next step for each and one of you, we prepared another special seminar that's called the BIT training, BHIP Internet Training, where in that seminar, we're going to teach you all of the things that you feel that you lack today, all of the knowledge, all of the information that you feel that you want to know more, we're going to share in the BIT training. Now, the people that will apply, what we're going to teach in the BIT training, and this is where you're going to meet Hila and ask yourself, when was the last time that you had the chance to learn from someone that earned thousands of US dollars every week? When? Yesterday? I'm not sure. So in the BIT will be the first time for you guys to meet her, and she will share her wisdom and her knowledge of how she created that transformation in her life, so you guys can do the same. If you will apply, if you will listen to the things that we'll teach you in the BIT training, it can help you to earn within your first month between 100 to 500 US dollars. It's not a guarantee, it's not a salary, but if you will apply what we're going to teach you, each and one of you can do it within your first month with the information that you're going to hear in the BIT. But the BIT training is not for everyone. What can I say? Many people attend the introduction seminar, but in the BIT, we don't want everyone. We want the people that are more serious. We want to choose who are the right people. And why it's not for everyone? From several reasons. And I'm going to share with you right now all the reasons why not all of you can continue and will continue with us to our BIT training. First of all, some people, they say, because it's going to be this coming Saturday. This coming Saturday, you're going to have the BIT training. And some people look at this and they say, Agam, back at Saturday. Back at Sabado, I cannot on Saturday. And then I ask, why you cannot make it on Saturday? It's online, you can connect, like it's super, super easy. And some people say, no, Agam, I cannot make it on Saturday because I'm getting married. Then I say, wow, congratulations, you're getting married. How many times in your life you get married? Hopefully once. So if you get married, this is your day. You've been waiting for this day. Please don't cancel the wedding. Go do the wedding. Amazing. And maybe this opportunity is not for you, and I'm sure that you're going to find something else. Some people say, Agam, it's not that I'm getting married, but on Saturday, I need to give birth. And I say, wow, you need to give birth, so give birth and be connected online. No, joke lang. No. But I say, because most of you not going to give birth. And if you're going to give birth, then go and give birth and find some other opportunity in the future. Some people, they say, Agam, no, it's not that I'm getting married. It's not that I need to give birth, but on Saturday, I need to work. You need to work. Okay. I want you to ask yourself, the job that you have, do you like your boss? Do you like the people that you're working with? Do you like the money that you earn? If yes, go to your work. This is not for you. But if the answer is no, you need to change your priorities. Not to give up on your work, but I'm sure that when you want something bad enough, you can find a way, especially when it's online. Too many people spend too much time on being poor that they don't have enough time to become rich. Remember, time is more valuable than money. Where do you put your time in? So I'm looking for those that will attend, for those that will not find excuses why not, for those that will find reasons why yes. Those that will attend this coming Saturday, because this is the only seminar that we have. So if you really want to grab this opportunity, make sure that you are there. This is the first reason why it's not for everyone. Some people say, yes, I can do it. Some people say, no, I cannot do it. Amazing. All is good. Second reason why it's not for everyone, because the BIT training will not be 1 hour, will not be 2 hours, will not be 3 hours, will not be 4. It will be 24 hours in a row. No, joke lang. Not 24 hours in a row, guys, but yes, it will be a longer seminar. It will be 3.5 hours seminar where you're going to learn a lot of things. And during these 3.5 hours, maybe you're at the house, maybe it's online, but you need to take it seriously. You need to dress nice. You need to have a quiet environment. You need to have a notebook and a pen. You need to be in a student mode so you can, adjust and learn as much as you can. And later on, you can apply it. You need to take it seriously. 3.5 hours with no break, where you need to be extremely focused and listen. And some people say, I can do it. They say, good. Some people, they say, no, AGAM, 3.5 hours. Oh my God, I couldn't even listen for the introduction seminar. Then I say, amazing. If you don't have the patience and the serious and the responsibility and the focus to be on a seminar, how you will have it on the journey to success. So another filter why it's not for you. So first reason, because it will happen on Saturday. Second reason is because it will be 3.5 hours from 4 to 7:30, something like this. And the last reason why it's not for everyone is because the BIT training is not for free. Sorry. The BIT training is not for free. Today we did the introduction seminar. It's free. Anyone can connect. Anyone can listen. I think that you gave from your time, I gave from my time, I gave from my experience, I gave from my knowledge, and I think that it's a fair game. But in the BIT training, not everyone can attend. You need to get your ticket. And for me, this is the best filter. Why? Because those that are just curious will not come, but those that are really looking for a change will be willing, to invest it in themselves and to attend and to learn and to listen. So would you like to know the price? The price of the ticket normally is 350 pesos. But right now, there is a promo price. And the promo price is not for everyone. It will be only for the first 50 people. You know what? 60 people that will raise their hand and keep their hand raised. But wait, I didn't tell you the price yet. Only the first 50, 60 people that will raise their hand, you will get the promo price of 100 pesos. You get your ticket, you can attend on Saturday, and later on we will tell you what will be the next step. So that's it, guys. Hope that you learn. I'm looking forward to meet some of you later on in the soon future. And those of you that will attend the second seminar, congratulations for you. Make sure to stay online right now to contact the person that invited you here. Only the people that raise your hand, keep your raised hand so we can contact you and see your name there in the list. And that's it, guys. Have an amazing evening and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Angels sent from up above, you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a dream and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be my
Shalom.